Good afternoon, I'm Russ, and welcome to Taco Tuesdays. For Taco Tuesdays, we're going to be going to all the best rated taco places in LA. Now we all know LA has the best taco game by far. And today we went to Guisados. They have a 4.5 star rating in Yelp, and they have 9 locations all throughout LA. They serve all their tacos on handmade tortillas, and they serve a variety of different meats. If you don't know what to get the sampler like I did. Let's get started, but first, a sip of Pepsi. Let's get started with the steak pescado. I think it's the one in the middle here. La tortilla is thick. I love the texture on that. It's nice and soft, a little chewy. By the way, they call these mini tacos, but they're not that much smaller than the street tacos that you see. Oh, that meat is really good. When you take a full bite and let the meat fill in your mouth, it feels amazing. No, but in all seriousness, that steak is amazing. It's marinated perfectly and it's seasoned really well. It's tender, but it has a good bite to it. The texture is really nice, but it's also super succulent. Now let's try one of their most popular tacos, the mole. I think this is the mole. That, by far, might be the best chicken taco I've ever had in my life. I never get chicken tacos. I always get el pastor or asada, but that is the best mole I've ever had. The chicken and the thick tortilla, that is the best texture and the best flavor. That's gonna be tough to beat. That is so much better than the steak pescado. Staying on the chicken, let's try the other pollo taco. As you saw, that squirted. My gosh. I can see why they're rated so high. My gosh. Both of those are really good. The mole is a bit more of a sweet marinade. The spice on that pollo taco is just perfect, where it tingles your tongue, but it's not outrageously hot. All right, let's try the next one. I have no clue what this one is, but it looks pretty interesting, so. Okay, the flavor on that is really good, but the texture, I just hate. Everything in that is just like a bit mushy. It's also a little spicy too, just like the chicken taco, but that was really good. The spice on that was just as good as the pollo, but I can't get over that texture. It just tastes like mush. It's like if you put mashed potatoes into a tortilla and make it a taco. It's good, the flavor is amazing, but the texture just throws me off. I'm not a big fan of that. It's really interesting, I'll tell you that. I mean, don't knock it till you try it. You might like it, because the flavor is amazing. So far, everything that I've tried has been better than the steak pescado. This is the other steak taco. I think it's the one that has salsa roja on it. All the steak beef tacos have a more mild flavor. It's really interesting. I actually expected the steaks to have the most flavor, but they're on the mild side. If you like that, go for it. I never thought I'd say this, but I think I prefer the chicken tacos. Still good. Absolutely amazing, so. Just knocks it down by like half a point. Even though the flavor on that was the mildest, it was probably the most tender one. Everything just broke apart. It was nice and soft. There wasn't much chew to it. It wasn't mushy, but it was nice and tender. And the tortilla gives a nice little bite to it. It's amazing. Texture-wise, that's probably the best one yet. Last but not least, the chicharron. That one has the most interesting flavor. It has a little bit of tang to it. Nothing bad, just different. But the thing is, All the meat in these tacos are shredded finely, so the texture on it is amazing. They're also heavily marinated, so they're extremely juicy, extremely succulent, and they just break apart in your mouth. It's absolutely amazing. Never mind. The chicharron is amazing. The acidic and tanginess to it comes from the pickled onions on top. These are all equally great tacos, and I think it just comes down to personal preference at this point. But if you do want something a little spicy, I would recommend the chicharron and the pollo tacos. However, I will say my favorite taco was actually the mole. That was a huge surprise to me. Never in my mind would I think that I would prefer a chicken taco over a carne asada or any steak tacos, but that mole taco might be in the top 10 tacos I've ever had in my life. That is a bold statement. And for that, I am giving these tacos a 8.6. That is one of the highest ratings I would give to a taco. That was absolutely amazing. Definitely go check this place out, guys. I know that it's got a lot of reviews and it's got a lot of hype around this place, but it really does live up to the hype. I would definitely recommend it. I will say the price point is a little higher. It's closer to $5 a taco, but if you get the regular tacos, I know they're a lot bigger than these. But that's it for today. If you're near any of the Guisados, definitely go check it out. It won't disappoint. If you guys think you know an underrated taco place, put it in the comments below. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next Taco Tuesday.